Welcome back at the end of another day here on the Darling Downs. I have now been on semen retention for more than 100 days and it made my life a lot harder. I can already see some people thinking who are watching this, well, if you've done more than 100 days of semen retention and you're still on retention and it made your life harder, well, why? Why are you still going? Why did you do it? Well, my answer to that is yes. Being on semen retention made my life harder, but that's exactly what I needed. That is exactly what I needed. Now, I'll go into exactly why that is the case, why and how being on semen retention has made my life harder. Because, yeah, I've seen some guys say that semen retention pretty much puts life on easy mode. Well, that hasn't exactly been the case. Now, there is truth to that statement, that semen retention can essentially put life on easy mode for you. But that's not the full picture, because it's not just a matter of you're on semen retention and then you're just able to go achieve your goals and life just becomes easy. No, that has definitely not been the case for me. So, first of all, let's go over what are the main benefits of semen retention. Everything I'm about to say is something that I have personally experienced as well, but generally speaking as well, guys who are on semen retention will report better ability to focus. So yeah, better ability to focus, increased clarity, more energy. That is definitely one of the key benefits in my experience. Having more energy, that definitely has translated to many other things as well. And yeah, as a result of having greater clarity, improved ability to focus, more energy. There's just in general having this drive to go out and achieve, that drive to go and work hard, and that will directly speak into why it made my life harder. Because man, being on retention, it is just, life just feels different. Life just feels different, and it's not that I wasn't working hard before. It's not that I wasn't going towards my goals, but man, when I wasn't on a long streak of semen retention like I am now, I didn't have that same drive, that same level of motivation to just go after my goals. That's not to say that I would wake up every single day and feel super motivated. You still have your ups and downs as usual, good days, bad days. It's not going to completely put life into easy mode, but man, just having that drive to go out and achieve what essentially it led me to do. It's like, okay, I have much greater clarity now on what I want to do. And as a result, I just had the energy, I had the focus, I had everything I needed to get what I want out of life, to go and achieve my goals. So then I really started taking action. That is probably the biggest benefit for me, becoming more impulsive and taking action. Now, becoming more impulsive, that could be seen as a downside, right? Well, it depends on you personally. Some guys are naturally impulsive, and if they become too impulsive, then it can get to the territory where you just start to take stupid risks, right? Dangerous situations. You just take too many risks. That can be a drawback, definitely. But for myself, I'm naturally quite a cautious person, and while there definitely is a time and place to be cautious, be careful, it can be crippling. It can be quite paralyzing. So in my case, I just needed to get out of my own head, stop overthinking, and just take the action. So being on semen retention, all these factors, right? That has basically led me to becoming more impulsive and taking action. And I would say in the last half year, especially, it's been gradual movement, but especially the last few months, the last 100+ days that I've been on semen retention, I've really gone towards my goals. I finished the last of my main university coursework. I mean, now it turns out I've got to take 2 more electives, but hey, anyway, that's besides the point. All my main work is done, placement finished, ticked off. I smashed the last of my coursework, finished the main component of my degree, and yeah, I enjoyed myself, went on holidays, and then just went on a job hunt, and voila, now I'm in what looks to be leading exactly where I want to be in terms of full-time employment. Like, I'm currently working 2 jobs. I'm working part-time at my old job here 3 days a week, and then at my new job I'm starting off 2 days a week there. So yeah, anyway, I'm effectively working full-time now, and yeah, with the new job, let me tell you, it's been a lot more full-on than I thought it would be. It's been quite a steep learning curve, and yeah, I've only been working 2 days, but the days that I've been working there have been pretty full on. Like this week, for instance, last 2 days I was there, I was putting in, I've been putting in 10 to 12 hour days. Like yesterday was an 11-hour day. I don't work here where I live. I have to drive 2 hours to another city, and yeah, just going up there, of course, leave early in the morning, all that. And yeah, anyway, I worked 2 days. Today I'm back home. I worked at my old job, and yeah, anyway, yesterday was a crazy day. Woke up 5 a.m. Got all my stuff ready, and yeah, then just got the work ute because had to basically go even further north than I was. So I got the work ute, 6 a.m. start, like basically the work, my new job. Work starts not once you get to the site. Work starts as soon as you start driving. Like in the morning, once you get in your car and you drive, that's when the clock starts pretty much. You get paid for all of that. And I had already, from the day before, I'd taken the work ute that I'd be using, had it where I was staying. So yeah, anyway, left at 6 a.m., which was needed to get to the site in time. And yeah, drove to the site, had to do induction, all this stuff. And yeah, it turned into a very busy day, learned a lot. And yeah, anyway, ended up finishing on the site at like 3 p.m. So 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. plus then 2 hours to drive back to the main office. So yeah, pretty much, 11 hours. 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. So because the driving's included in the hours that I get paid. So yeah, that's great, of course. So that was a long shift yesterday, and then of course, because that was the 2 days that I'm working for them, then it was 5 p.m. evening. Then I jumped in my car and drove another 2 hours home. So it's like a lot of driving, just doing a lot, and yeah, just been very busy. I'm effectively working full time, well, a bit overtime now at the new job. It's not fixed shifts. Some days are shorter, some days are longer. It's basically just, I don't have set hours there. It's just, okay, this is what needs to be done. I work until it's done, which sometimes means shorter days, sometimes means longer days, 10 to 12 hours. And honestly, I prefer that system. Like where I currently work, my old job, it's just fixed shifts. Okay, I work 3 days a week, 8 till 5, and honestly, I would just prefer if it wasn't fixed like that. I prefer just, okay, give me the tasks I need to do for a day, and once the tasks are done, I clock out. I prefer that, because some days just get very, very busy and you would pretty much have to stay overtime, which I wouldn't mind. If then there's other days where I can go home early, I wouldn't mind that. Like there's some days where there's absolutely nothing to do, where I wouldn't have to be there, and then it's like, okay, yeah, nothing to do, clock off early. I like that flexibility. I really like that flexibility. But anyway, that's besides the point. So yeah, I've been very busy traveling, driving around a lot, and yeah, working full time, all that. And honestly, like if I wasn't on semen retention, it would be a lot harder than it is. But having this focus, having this energy, it's just like I'm just powering through. I got home last night, and yeah, anyway, where I live, it's off grid, all that. And it's a bit of a mission to get hot water and all that. But there's no hot water. It's a freezing cold winter night, and I got home. There's no hot water, and it's like, yeah, I mean, I could have waited for the water to heat up, run the generator, all that. It's like, no, I just went, had a cold shower, boom, done. Like just no complaints. Just go do your cold shower, do this, and it's like, yeah, man, definitely. Working and living like this, especially now being in between places, like I have to drive longer distances, being in between here and the other place where I work. It's just sort of caught in between at the moment, and it's a lot on my plate. Just adjusting to the new routine. And let me say, being on semen retention has definitely helped me deal with that. So in that sense, you could say, yeah, semen retention has put life on easy mode, but that's not the full picture, because having that drive, having that energy has basically that's what's driven me to take on all this extra stuff, and really drove me to look for the right opportunity, look for the job, and then take the action, go apply, do it. And yeah, look, if I was my old self and I didn't have this confidence, I didn't have this drive, this energy, I don't think I would have gotten into this position. Or if I did, I would just feel completely overwhelmed. But I don't. So I've chosen to make these adjustments to my lifestyle. I've chosen to continue on this path, all that. I've chosen it. I've chosen it, and I take full any challenges, any difficulties. It's like I take full responsibility for all of it. I chose that. I chose this. So I'm not standing here saying, oh look, I want semen retention, my life is worse and my life is, oh, it's gotten so much harder. Yes, it has gotten harder because I've been driven to take the action that needs to be taken, and as a result, well, I have some challenges at the moment, of course, that have been placed before me, but I'm more than ready to conquer them. I'm more than ready to conquer those challenges. And yeah, anyway, I needed these challenges. I needed to take it on, take all this stuff, or take all this extra work on. Like I want to work full time. I want to just focus on stacking up. It's like it was definitely necessary. It's yeah, just let go of short-term comforts, sacrifice short-term comforts for long-term gain. Yeah, very necessary. So yeah, in that sense, being on semen retention has made my life harder, but that's exactly what I need. And yeah, depending on who you are watching, it may or may not be exactly what you need. Some of us need to learn to detach and let go and, just relax more. And yeah, whereas some of us need to learn to just stop messing around and take the action. I think I'm more in that camp. And it's not to say I haven't been working these last few years towards my goals, but not like this, not with this grit and determination that I have now. So yeah, in that sense, this is exactly what I need. Lara, here, drop the ball. I want to go back around the other way. No. All right, just want to move around. There's some people there that I don't want to, another dog, I don't want to go that way. Anyway, okay. Ball. So, oh wow, look at that sunset, guys. Look at that sunset, guys. Wow. Wowee. Hang on, let's get to a better vantage point and I'll stop and then we'll both enjoy sunset. So yeah, I'm enjoying the simple things in life more. In some sense, yeah, when guys say semen retention puts life on easy mode, I can see that as well. I agree with that. It's funny. I agree with both the statement that semen retention puts life on easy mode, but in my experience, it also makes life harder. It does. I have chosen to take on these challenges. I've been driven to do that, and it's great. It's great because I'm doing exactly what I need to do. I'm going towards a place, I'm going towards a destination that I've had in mind for a long time, but I just haven't really known how to get there, and I haven't had the grit and determination to go there and actually just start walking that path. I have been walking, I have been moving towards a destination, but yeah, I lacked that clarity, I lacked that focus. I didn't have the drive and energy to make the necessary choices to get to where I want to be. So yeah, that's my experience with 100+ days of semen retention. I am by no means finished. I fully intend now to go over a year. So yeah, we're going to continue on this path. I will continue to just document the journey day by day. Of course, continuing to improve my life in many different aspects. Like, I'm not even thinking much about semen retention or NoFap or any of this stuff anymore. It's just it's more an afterthought. It's more like, okay, well, I'm just focusing on living the life that I want to live, that I'm meant to live. So that's it. Hope you all enjoyed. I will catch you all in the next one. Onwards and upwards.